Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got some very interesting news today. Just a few minutes ago, Andre Drummond reportedly signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. We got tons to discuss in this video about his future. So, cue the intro. So according to Woj, free agent center Andre Drummond has agreed to a one-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers, sources tell ESPN Studios. Andre Drummond has had one of the craziest careers in, the past year in the NBA. He's been on 4 teams now in 2 years if you count him going to the Philadelphia 76ers. Although I can see why Andre Drummond is bouncing around from team to team a lot, because no one really plays like him anymore. He's a traditional big man. Everyone else thinks threes are amazing and positionless basketball is the key to success. But Andre Drummond thinks a little bit differently. He is one of the only players who plays in the post anymore. This signing is kind of weird by the Philadelphia 76ers. Both sides, why would Andre Drummond or the Sixers want to do this? I mean, the Philadelphia 76ers already have center Joel Embiid, so adding Andre Drummond wouldn't help. It would just have Drummond be the backup center. Or this is a hot take and is really unlikely, but would they play them at the same time? Now, I don't know, probably not, but that's just a fun thing to think about. To be quite honest, Andre Drummond is one of the most unloyal players in the NBA. He stays on a team with half a season and then just jumps ship. It's just insane. I mean, here's what he said after he left the Detroit Pistons. If there's one thing I've learned about the NBA, there's no friends or loyalty. I've given my heart and soul to the Pistons, and to have this happen, no heads up, make me realize even more that this is just a business. Love you, Detroit. Seems like that was a pretty lame apology for wanting to be out of Detroit and then leaving the team via trade. But I digress. To be quite honest, it will be a similar situation with the Philadelphia 76ers. Andre Drummond is not going to like it because he's not going to get enough playing time thanks to Joel Embiid eating up all his minutes, and Andre Drummond is going to jump ship again and go to another team next season after 2021 to 22. If there's anything good about this Philadelphia 76ers signing for Andre Drummond, it's that it increasingly improves the Philadelphia 76ers rebounding. They struggled a little bit with rebounding last season due to not having enough bigs, but Andre Drummond will definitely fill that hole because he's a guy who can go get you 15 rebounds a night. This season, Andre Drummond averaged 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. Pretty solid numbers for a big this season. But with Andre Drummond going to Philly, you have to worry about injuries because this season Andre Drummond got injured in his debut with the LA Lakers only a few minutes in, and Andre Drummond has had some other injuries lately. If Drummond can stay healthy, it's a win-win for both sides, Drummond and the 76ers. The only problem is that Joel Embiid will be eating up Andre Drummond's minutes like I have mentioned. I don't really know how to feel about this signing because there's so many pros about it and so many cons about it. If Big Penguin's career doesn't improve soon, it might spiral out of control and he might just be a role player pretty soon. Maybe like this Dwight Howard situation, his career spiraled out of control. Now I know Howard was a way better player than Drummond in his prime, but yeah. I don't even think the 76ers know where they're going at this point with this signing because they haven't even traded Ben Simmons yet, and Andre Drummond is just not a good fit with the 76ers. You know it's not going to work out with Joel Embiid, so I wouldn't be surprised if Andre Drummond had the worst season of his career, even worse than his rookie year when he averaged 7 points a game. Now, I'm quite low on this signing, But you guys can give me your thoughts in the comments. Like, what do you guys think? I know a lot of people have the other opinion that Drummond will help the Philadelphia 76ers, but I think this screws their team up. And before we end this video, I have a fun fact for you guys. Andre Drummond has the lowest free throw shooting percentage out of any current player in the league today, with just 47%. That stat is courtesy of Stat News. How do you guys think that Andre Drummond is going to fit in with the Philadelphia 76ers? Let me know in the comments, but yeah. Go subscribe to the Basketball Brains podcast now, link in description.
But that's going to wrap up this video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Basketball, and we're out.